friends. Okay, it is Big Mama. It is Monday, February the 20, I don't want to lie, whatever Monday is. Hold on. 27th. Correct the mundo. Here's Miss Doris. Hey, Doris. She's doing, I'm sorry, y'all. I've got 4 things in my hand, and y'all know I can't even hold one. Hey, Miss Doris. We have got to start getting her body in motion. You know what I mean? Hey, sweet girl. Hey, Doris. She has really, look at her face, how white it's just turned. And it's just over a course of a couple of weeks. I mean, she has, the way she acts, the way she's been looking, it's like she has aged 10 years in 2 weeks. I kid you not. We're still on antibiotics. We're still on steroids. We're tapering down off of those. So I don't know. Just please keep praying for Miss Doris. And we've got a new addition to the family. Can I come in? We're talking about our new addition. This, my dears, is Carol Beth's baby. What's your baby's name?
Hazel.
Hazel. And what kind of puppy is she?
A wire hair dachshund Shih Tzu mix.
Yes. But she looks just 100% wire hair dachshund. I mean, look at that face.
Say hi.
Why she's got the name Hazel? Well, technically it's Hazelnut. Why'd you name her Hazelnut?
Because her eyes look like hazel.
Her eyes are hazel. They sure are. Do you love her so much?
Yes.
Yes. Say, she is a very busybody, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I just all over the place. The first day, she was just kind of, I think between the travel and everything, she was just tired. But, honey, by that 3rd day, we fine, ain't we now, babe? Yeah?
A little ball of fire.
Yes, she is definitely a ball of fire. Miss Doris is starting to learn to kind of tolerate her. I'm not going to say she loves her. She tolerates her now. Tootabot is not impressed at all.
No, he's mad.
Yeah, he's pretty mad. He's pretty mad about the situation. And he's like, you done took my mama.
He'll eventually get over it.
He will. So while I'm cleaning the house this morning, Carol Beth is going to watch her baby. And while she's at art, I'm going to puppy sit for her. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
Yep, that's how we're going to work this. All right.
Are you going to give Oma a hard time?
So probably. She keeps trying to eat my tube. If you've been here around long enough, you know what kind of tube I'm talking about. Oh, you want the light off?
Please.
I'm backing it up to her. Y'all had never seen that. Bye, darling. Okay. FATMAN gets up. We put her in her crate at night. And I do have to say, this is how we came about her. A friend of ours, a real good friend of ours that used to go to the church we used to go to, she works for our vet now. And her daughter lives down in Dothan. And her daughter's friend, it's like friend of a friend of a friend. One of those situations. Her daughter's friend had the puppy, and she could not keep the puppy. And she had been looking for a very good home for the puppy. And FATMAN just happened to mention, hey, did you see so-and-so's post on Facebook? They've got a puppy you need to look at. And I'm like, no, I hadn't seen that one. So I went, I looked, and there was a couple of responses about, yeah, I want it. And I'm like, it's done gone now. I mean, I missed the boat. I didn't get that one. But I messaged her just to see. I said, do you happen to have, maybe, do you still have her left? And she did. And so we worked it out where we met up the next afternoon And the girl that originally had her was so sweet. She gave us a bin full of like shampoo, puppy pads, dog food. I mean, like expensive dog food. It's the little itty bitty bites. I mean, tiny, teeny. Yeah, and we'll probably keep her on that because she doesn't, it's so little and she's so little, she doesn't eat a ton of it. They said she'll probably only get to 8 pounds. She's 3 right now. I mean, ain't big as a tick. But a cage, they had her cage, they had a puppy bed in it. Just all kinds of stuff. A actual leash, a harness. In fact, Saturday we went to town. We went to the grocery store. I never did. Hold on one second. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Hold on. I'm here. I never did get to the grocery store Friday that I wanted to go to for the Friday sale. And then I realized, well, the stuff I really wanted, it was on sale all the way through this Tuesday. So it didn't matter if I went on Friday or not. So, I hear her in there just laughing. So anywho, we went to town Saturday. FATMAN went with us. And we took Miss Hazel with us. Carol Beth carried her through the store. She held her in her arms. She never let her go. And it worked out perfect. Hazel never barked. She never whined. She never tried to get down. She was just there. And we have Foxy's old service dog, like harness. She actually had the harness with a handle and service dog on it. Well, her service dog patches are Velcro. And the little harness thing that Hazel has for her leash, it had a Velcro strip on it that said Petco or something. I forgot what that one said. But we just took it off and put that service dog one on and boom, there you go. We've got service dog handler ID cards. And so she can be in training. We've got some that say in training. And then we've got some that are just, you know, full access. And so we put one of those in training ones on her. And so, yeah, we are going to kind of encourage, except for like church and, you know, certain places. I know there are certain things that we're going to do that she's just not going to go. But we're going to try to take her along with us about everywhere we go. And so that way, as she grows and gets older, and you know, she'll just kind of know, hey, I'm going. This is how I behave. This is how we act here. This is how we act here. But we're excited about that aspect of it. It has been a hot minute since we have had a puppy that we could train. And I'm washing. If y'all can't tell, I'm cleaning my bathroom because it's nasty. And I'm just kind of going around. Hello. If I see a spot on a wall or on a cabinet, I'm not going through and wiping down everything. I guess I should. I'm not going through and wiping down everything. It's just if I happen to see like a good spot of ook, I wipe that ook. See, like here, I don't know why. I think it's where FATMAN puts his hand here, getting out of the shower. But yeah, oh, maybe getting in. It's getting in. Because I was going to say, getting out, he'd be clean. I hope he's clean when he gets out. You would think he'd be clean when he gets out. Ooh, that was a long strip of hair. That was before a haircut, wasn't it? Y'all, I've got so many loose hairs. I should be bald. As many hairs as I'm finding, I should be bald. Anywho, where was I? Let me undo the legs on this, I was going to say telescope. Let me undo the legs on the telescope and I'll be back. Okay, I want to show y'all, hold on, something that FATMAN has made his dresser. Our bedroom set was so old. It's actually the very and only full set piece of furniture we have ever bought brand new. The rest of our stuff has either been given to us, or we bought it at the thrift store, or we bought from like Facebook Marketplace. Nothing new other than our bedroom set. The only thing we have left from that bedroom set is now my dresser, and it had like the 4-poster bed that matched the spindle up there. It was a queen size bed, and then we do have the nightstands left. Okay, so it's a queen size bed, the dresser, 2 nightstands, and he had the chest of drawers. Well, for years now, he has been wrestling and dealing with them drawers because you know how it's like the pressed wood bottoms? Yeah. And he, you know how men are. You buy them some new clothes, they ain't gonna get rid of none of the others. So he went from like having 5 pairs of jeans in the drawer to having 12 pairs of jeans in the drawer. There's Hazel. Hazel! Hey, baby. She's getting on to the cat. The cat's made it to safety, so no fret. Anywho, it's okay. She can be in here. I'm done. I wanted to get my bathroom done, and I've got all of it done, so I'm good. Hey, Tootie. Too is not impressed at all with Hazel. Hazel! Where did you go, Nugget? Up there you are. Hey, baby girl.
Hey.
It's hard watching a baby, isn't it?
Now you see why I can't handle a human baby?
Yep, can't handle a human baby because that's all we can do with a puppy baby, huh?
Exactly.
She running you ragged already, ain't she?
Yep.
Yep. Anywho, he was at the point he was just ticked about his dresser. So he got into looking on Pinterest, and he had seen where you could make your own, like, wardrobe or armoire or whatever you want to call it. So he sat down and he sketched him out something, and he came up with this all on his own. I didn't give any suggestions. The only thing I did suggest was the color of the stain. And y'all had, this is what y'all had voted on when we said paint or stain. This is what we voted on. He stained it and did like 4 or 5 coats of poly on it. And so this is that Jacob bean that like Miranda from Fearfully Created uses. This is that, the Jacob bean, Minwax Jacob bean. But he even got him some hooks to go on the sides to hold like his hats and his suspenders. And then he put hooks on this side too. He has made a top part he hasn't put on yet, but he has made a wooden top part to go on it. Basically it just looks like this. It's a back to hang our TV from. he's going to hang our TV up there. But when you open it, you've got this side. These are like just little shelves. And he made 3 crates. And you just slide out and get what you want. And he was wrestling with the crate this morning. So he said something that he was going to have to, yeah, once you get it out, it's kind of hard to get back in. He's going to have to figure that out. But these are stationary. These do not move. And he's got, you know, like socks, underwear, t-shirts, shorts. This he's got some stuff in, like just change and stuff like that. I can't, yeah, I'm like him. I can't do it one-handed. But then like his uniforms and his jeans and all down in there, the heavy stuff. He's got his heavy stuff in the crates. So, but I thought he did an excellent job on that. In fact, mine have started to break. We've had them for over 30 years. Come on now. This drawer down here has always done that. Even from day one, brand new. And they came back out and they were supposed to have adjusted and did this, that, and the, it never did fix it. It never did fix it. So I just like, just don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. But it never would close all the way. I don't care what you did. It wouldn't close. But yeah, mine's starting to get to where the bottom's falling out. It doesn't hold enough. I mean, they aren't very deep. They aren't very deep at all. And they are kind of... There's Toot. Toot, are you not impressed about Hazel? He is not pleased. At all. So, but I think he did an excellent job. He wasn't going to put doors on it. That was an afterthought because he got to thinking about the cat. Where do you think the cat would go? And bed up? And cot her everywhere? And Toot has a tendency to mark his territory even though he's been fixed. And so FATMAN's like, he ain't peeing on my clothes. No. So that's why he put the doors on. That was kind of like an afterthought. But I think he did a great job. So I told him, I said, Nick, you got to make me one. On the crates, I had told him really what he should have done is just gotten some of those cloth drawers. And he's like, that wouldn't have held up my blue jeans and stuff. And he's right, it wouldn't have. Now, I might could get away with cloth drawers. If he would have put his jeans and stuff over here and put his t-shirts over there and his underwear, the cloth drawers probably would have worked. I would probably be able to get away with it for like my bras, my panties, my gowns, you know, stuff like that. The lighter stuff. But I can envision too after a while getting pissed because the sides won't stay sturdy or whatever. So I can see why he built the crates. In a way though, you can get the crates that are lighter weight, like at Walmart, Target, Michael's. I mean, I know he built with what he had, and for his heavy items, that's spot on. That's what he needed to do. But I think whenever he makes mine, I'm just going to go and get some lightweight crates. Yeah. It would be easier for me to shove them back in there. So, but yeah, I was really impressed with what he had done. I'll be back. Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. It is Monday evening, afternoonish evening. It's 5 o'clock. And I'm getting ready to start supper, and I forgot. Yes, I'm flush-faced, and I don't know why. You know, I've been dealing with blood pressure issues and this, that, and the other. Well, I've got a headache, but other than that, I feel okay. And I'm thinking the headache's due to the barometric pressure. We're fixing to have us a storm. It's going to be a thunder bumper. Have y'all ever heard it called that? A thunder bumper or a frog floater. If it rains real hard all at once, you got yourself a frog floater. I'm just saying. Okay. Tonight for supper, I am going to go super simple. I'm going to do sheep ham pork chops. They're boneless pork chops. I was going to say boneless, skinless. I hope they're skinless. Of course, I like me some good pork skins now, I tell you what. Alright, but we're going to do Mississippi mud. I got a friend, hold on. Okay, I'm talking to a friend. Well, she's texting me and I'm texting her back. Her sister found out that she's got an autoimmune and it's affecting her baby. She's pregnant, and so the autoimmune is what has affected the baby. I'm not going to say names. It's not my place to give names. But if y'all could just pray, the Lord knows who I'm talking about. And a lot of y'all probably already know who I'm talking about because you know her, you're on her channel, and yeah. So, anywho, alright, I'm going to do my sheep ham pork chops. The only thing I have gotten on them, like I said, I've been out of this for so long, and I put this on nearby everything I've done, y'all. Mess around with me, I'll put it on the taters too, even though it ain't called for. Alright, Mississippi mud. Yeah. Lord have mercy. I'm getting back to it. Where is it? My phone. Okay, it's not the operator. Mississippi mud cheesy potatoes. I found it on Pinterest, but it's mama+1.com. Mama, M-A-M-A, +1.com. Okay? Because y'all know me, I say I'm going to leave a link, and I'll forget and not leave a link. So there you go. I ain't lying, and there you go. Alright. But this just looked so good. Look at that picture. Yum. And you ain't going to believe what's got in it. Hang on now, y'all. Just hang on. Bacon. I'm all in. Right when you said bacon, you got my attention. 8 to 10 cups of potatoes diced finely. 16 ounces of shredded cheese, cheddar, a cup of mayonnaise, true mayonnaise. You can't use that salad dressing Miracle Whip crap. What does it say? Real mayonnaise. Get you some Dukes. A package of bacon cooked and torn into large bits. And then I have a cup of green onions chopped. I do not have green onions. And it's okay because we wouldn't like it with onions anyway. So, and I don't have a whole thing of bacon. Oh crap. I almost made a cornmeal dish. Hit the flow. She hit the flow. She hit the flow. I'm looking for a particular frying pan, and I'm not seeing it. Okay. Ooh, I really am red-faced now. I was bent down. Oh my gosh. It's burning up, y'all. I guess my blood pressure again. I thought I'd have gotten that under control with the Hoosies. Anywho, alright. So, what's going on so far this Monday? Y'all saw me, I was kind of cleaning our bathroom. Yes, I finally got to it. Praise you, Jesus. Excuse me. Speaking of praising Jesus, we are loving the new church we're going to. Hey, Hines. A couple of our church members got staring at me, and I'm like, why are they staring at me? This was like about the first time we went. And because they had seen some of our videos on YouTube. And the husband was like, I knew. I'm like, well, there you go. Oh. Alright, I am just doing up this bacon. It said to go ahead and cut it. Yeah. Y'all know me in directions. We do the direction as long as the direction sounds like something we want to do. Does any of that make sense? Of course not. Alright, I am going to go ahead and start some tea. I've got my oven preheating to 450. Yes, I said 450. Do I need to go that high though? No, 325. It was a different recipe. I'm glad I looked. I got to thinking, I thought, man, what am I going to be doing to my pork chops if it's that hot? They'll be done in 10 minutes. Okay. But yeah, I've got to make, well, I don't have to make an appointment. I just have to go by in my doctor's office and then get them to kind of check my blood pressure and check my blood pressure cuff. And I've just never gone. I've never made a point to go. And we were that way Friday whenever I did my Walmart pickup order. I could have gone by there then. And I didn't. It didn't even occur to me. They're open on Fridays till like 11? Yeah, something like that. Anywho, alright. I've got this bacon. It's just going to do in this skillet. We're just going to let it cook. While it's cooking, I am going to be making up, well, I'm going to go ahead and get my, well, no, I'm going to go ahead and be cutting up my taters. So, I don't really know quite what I'm doing at this moment. Again, headache. If y'all see me pass out, then you know. I guess I shouldn't laugh about that. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband, his mom, it's been years now, but his mom lived down in Florida, and they would always come up for Christmas. They'd come up for like Thanksgiving, and every other year they'd come up for Christmas, and then every other year my sister and her husband would go to their house. Well, it was their turn this year. Well, that particular year, it wasn't this year, it was years ago. That particular year, they were up here, and they had a good time. They stayed 2 weeks. They stayed until after New Year's because he was in the school system. And so, they would stay about the whole holiday. And they had gotten back, and it was his first day back at work. And she had been fine. She had complained of a headache, but she had been okay. But she had, kept talking about that headache. And he'd come home that afternoon, and she was laying on the kitchen floor dead. I mean, dead. Sure enough, she had had a brain aneurysm. So I guess I should not joke about, well, if y'all find me laying on the floor. Because I used to always joke about that, and I I never really thought of that. Alright. Let's yeah, it'll be alright. Oh y'all, bacon. Just smelling bacon cooked is, it fixes everything wrong in the world. All you gotta do is smell bacon frying. You want to end a war? Start frying some bacon. Want a kid to calm down? Start frying some bacon. Your man upset? Start frying some bacon. I'm about like on the Help. A door squeaks, Crisco. Your man unhappy, Crisco. But mine is you got to fry some bacon. That's all you got to do. They should make bacon frying an air freshener. I'd buy it. That and charcoal burning. Honey, you get you a good charcoal fire going like a barbecue. Honey, I'll be on you like a June bug on hay, I tell you what. Alright, washing my hands. I was fiddling with that bacon. Had a feel of it. Alright, so we are going to tilt y'all just like so. Yay! Uh-oh. Yay! Okay, yeah. Yay! I am going to we're going to put our chopped potatoes in this measuring bowl. Uh-oh. And if you see flower petals fall, I bought flowers the other night. I bought 2 bouquets. I kept one and I used them as decoration centerpieces for my serve table. When our pastor and his wife came the other night, we had them over for supper. We had a lovely evening. And I had given her one of the bouquets of flowers. So I always keep a couple of like thrift store flower vases anytime I go to the thrift store. And I don't do it like I'm supposed to. So let me retract. Not every time I go to the thrift store, but sometimes when I go to the thrift store, I will check and I will look for table linens. That is how I got all my tablecloths, basically. My real antique pretty ones, like my Battenberg lace one that's on there now, and my embroidered crocheted one. I got those at thrift stores, like $2. Did you not? $2. And vases, I will go and I'll just kind of look through, and if it's a funny shape, or if it's a pretty cut, you know, the cut glass, or if it's colored. I've got a blue one in there. Or did somebody give me the blue one? Sandy, it might have been flowers that you sent us that was in the blue vase. I'm trying to remember. Alright, I'm just going to chop these up into cubes about like that. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Instead of 8 to 10 potatoes. And I am using russets. It said use, oh, I am so sorry. It said use russets, so I'm using russets. Oh, it's this good gold we got going in this pan, y'all. Oh! Y'all know what I mean by liquid gold. If you're new here, liquid gold is bacon grease. Don't you dare throw that bacon grease out. You better let it cool down and put it in a jar in your refrigerator. I've got my coffee creamer picture thing that came with my dish set. I don't use it for coffee creamer. No. That's for my bacon grease. Keep it in the refrigerator. Oh, you got you something. Alright. For those of you that are new, hey hon, how y'all doing? Oh my goodness, I hear Doris. Is that Doris one? Doris? Oh, she sees her FATMAN That's why she's whining. I'm like, what is wrong with her? She sees Fatman coming. She saw her Fatman and she was whining. How are you?
I'm good.
I got my thing going, so.
Pills. New flax.
Oh, yay! Awesome. Alright, I'm going to finish cutting these up and I'll be back. Alright, I've got all my potatoes cut up. I have got my bacon. Let me turn this off. I've got my bacon crisp. And there's my grease. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. Alright, my recipe tells me to, in my pan, mix the potatoes, cheddar cheese, bacon, and green onions. So we're just going to take and we're just going to dump it in. Yeah, that's where I was cutting potatoes. We're just going to do them like that. I need mayo. Alright. Oh, and cheese. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you've got, you use whatever kind of cheese you want to use. I've got Colby Jack. And that's what I'm using. It's open. I've got it. Boom. There you go. I usually like doing a mixture of, you know, like Monterey Jack or Colby Jack or, you know, a mixed. I love that triple cheddar. If I can find it, you can bet that's what's going to be going in my cart. That and then the Fiesta or Mexican. I forgot which one it is. It's one of them. Alright, I need this to stir it with, but I need a spoon that can run down in my mayonnaise. Yeah, we need a cup of mayonnaise. So we're going to do about like that. And about like that. So I got me a good tablespoon. And we're going to do 3 tablespoons. Well, we might do 4. We're going to do 4. There. 4 good whopping tablespoons. Now, the only thing about this recipe, it takes, I know, hang on now. I need to chop this up now. Right. I need to cut, I'm going to kind of move this to the side. I want y'all to see how I'm going to do this. I've got my very, very, very hot bacon, okay? And I should have cut it up before I did it, but I didn't. So I'm just going to take my kitchen scissors and we are just going to stick them in the pan and we're just going to start cutting. Now, yeah, you could use bacon bits, but no. Where's the fun in that? And we aren't going to use all this bacon grease. No, I ain't going to waste this bacon grease on no tater. I'm going to use a little bit of it. But not much. Not much. Okay, I think that's about... Now, like I was going to say, the only bad thing about these potatoes, it takes an hour and a half for them to cook. So we ain't going to be eating until about 6:45, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, I'm going to take this. We're going to put our pan back. I did not drop my spoon. I came close. All right, I'm going to get the bacon in. And notice I'm getting a little bit of that grease in there too. I'm going to take and put it over there. I do not want it cooling completely because it will solidify and I won't be able to pour it in my little grease cup. So I'll show y'all a grease cup here in a minute. But we are just going to stir all this in. And no, you know what? It didn't call for any seasoning. Done. So, what are we going to reach for? What I've been telling y'all I've been doing all. I love ranch potatoes. So, and it will tie in the flavors of my pork chops. So there you go. We're going to have us some bacon cheddar ranch potatoes. Well, they're called Mississippi mud cheesy potatoes. And it said why. Let's see. They're named after the Mississippi River for being long on taste and mighty good. So there you go. We are just going to keep stirring and mixing this mayonnaise and this bacon in. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Come on now. Think about it. You got bacon. You got cheese. You got taters. That is a trifecta right there. And then you get some good old mayonnaise. I thought I had Duke's. I did not. So it ain't worth taking to church. Don't take it to church unless you got Duke's. Because they'll talk about you. She didn't use Duke's. Oh, honey, some people can tell. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, and oh, I can tell if you use like that salad dressing stuff. What, Miracle Whip? Oh, heck no, Bobby. Don't you put, no. Don't you put none of that on my plate. No. Wolf Rag stuff like that. Put that wooden spoon in her dish because she used Miracle Whip. So don't get the one with the wooden spoon, kids. You gotta warn people. Don't let it sneak up on them. They need to know. Alright. So this is just gonna go in the oven. Now stir in mayonnaise, bake at 325 for an hour and a half. And it doesn't say seal it up or anything. It's just going to go in there just like this. Alright. So. Hey, here's Carol Beth. She's in her room and she's coloring. And she wanted to tell somebody very special something.
Thank you, Miss Dixie, for the Disney Thomas Kincaid coloring book.
She is loving it. Show her one that you've done or working on. She's working on this one. She was working on it yesterday in church too. Isn't it going to be pretty? Thank you so much, Dixie. She is having a ball with it.
Yep.
And then she got this one today.
On Dachshunds.
The Dachshunds. She was looking through and showing me, Mama, this one looks like Cece, and this one looks like Foxy, and it does look like Cece. And there was one that actually looked like Hazel. Yeah, there's one that looks like Hazel. It's wire-haired. So, yeah, FATMAN's calling her. She's a handful, isn't she, baby girl? She's telling Warren Carol Beth. Carol Beth wanted to know how I did it with 3 kids. And I'm like, well, I was outnumbered.
Under the age of 3.
Yep, I had 3 under 3. Sure did.
I don't know how in the world he did it.
That's why I'm crazy now. That's why I'm insane now. Alright, I'll turn your light out.
It's the purple one.
Yes. Alright. Hey, Hazel. Hold on. We got her in here, Carol Beth. I'm going to give Carol Beth a break from her. Hey, Hazel. Oh, who are we barking at? You. Come on. Hazel. Come here, loud one. Who are you barking at?
Do I smell bacon?
You smell bacon. And she don't even like bacon. But she likes the smell of it, don't you?
Well, I only know when I smell bacon when it's breakfast.
No, I'm not making breakfast supper. I'm making Mississippi mud cheesy bacon potatoes. That's a mouthful, ain't it? But yeah, there's Miss Hazel. She is a hoot. She's fine. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're making progress, y'all. Yay! Doris did not have a full-blown come apart. Progress. Okay, y'all. Supper's done. Oh, well, yeah. Supper's done. I wished I had smell-o-vision yet again. Smell-o-vision needs to be a thing. But not in all circumstances. Just with good smells. Look at these Mississippi mud cheesy potatoes. Can you believe? Look at that. Look at that cheese. Oh my goodness. Yes, please, and you're welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, they got grease in them. It came from that bacon. So they are a little greasy, but that's okay. You use a slotted spoon and you pray, and you praise the Lord for that grease. Brussels sprouts is our veggie, and then I just did my pork chops real simple on a sheet pan. In a way, I should have browned them, or what do you call it, braised them, seared them on a skillet first, but it just, yeah. So that's gonna be supper tonight. But seriously, I will remember to link Mississippi mud cheesy bacon potatoes. Give them a try. They smell, and I sampled. Oh my goodness. And it's just potatoes, shredded cheese, bacon, and mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, a lot of people getting in line to get this food. So until next time, be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Share. Play nice with others. If you need bail money, you give Big Mama a call. Because I want to know what y'all did. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Hines. Oh, there's Carol, Beth, and Hazel. What you up to, Goo?
Nothing.
There's Hazel.
Hey.
Carol Beth had her doing Mission Impossible yesterday.
Yep.
Show 'em. I'll do the music. Dun 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 dun. Bye, y'all.
Say bye-bye.